Toastmasters, honored guests, and especially Arlinda. I found that to be a really interesting project. This interpretive reading manual is something that we don't do as much after our kids get big enough that we don't read to them at night anymore. So we don't do a lot of interpretive reading, and this was a really interesting project where you're actually trying to be the character. One thing that I noticed, well, you did define your character very well in your introduction. You told us all about Ulysses and what was going on with him and his wife, and what we were going to be hearing about, and that really helps set it up so that we could kind of follow along with the different parts of the speech. One of the things that's suggested is that in this kind of a project that you might want to try to memorize more of it so that you don't have to read. And I think the reading part of it actually distracted a little bit in that it limited your body motion. You weren't able to do a lot of the things that you might have wanted to do to express the physical aspects of the character. But you did get a lot in there. One of the things that you were able to express the conflict he was going through, you furrowed your brow, and you could really tell this guy's trying to concentrate on figuring out what's going on. And I thought it was a really good aspect of it, too. You started out sitting down, and this guy's thinking about all this stuff. And the more he thinks, the more agitated he gets, and now he's up, because he's got more energy. And I think that it could have been even enhanced more by if you really start pacing and he's thinking about those things. It would have really increased the tension he's building in him as he's going through this thing. You did a great job of using changes in pace in your voice to do things. I thought it might have helped have a little more variation in volume, perhaps, and in pitch. And there were a couple of spots in there that your speaking was a little bit clipped. And I didn't get the words exactly right because I can't read my handwriting and scribbled very poorly. But it was something like, there was the port, and the vessel's puffed by the breeze. And it's kind of clips instead of the vessel's puffed by the breeze. It didn't flow as well. There are 2 or 3 times in there where I thought you spoke into clipped sentences. As I said, your body movement was somewhat restricted by your notes. So that did help. But you did bring in some things. You were talking about the wife piled on wife, and you talked about referring to God, and so you were able to get some of that in, but it didn't have to be one-handed because you had your notes in the other hand. 2 hands obviously brings out a lot more life into the thing. Overall, I thought you did a really great job with that speech. We were really able to follow it. I really enjoyed it, and I have no idea what the time is because I don't know if it got started. So I will conclude with that. I really enjoyed it. I think you're doing a great job with this manual, and I look forward to hearing the next one.